What if I told you that the universe speaks to us through numbers? That every moment, every decision, every aspect of our lives is governed by an unseen language of mathematics, woven into the very fabric of existence itself? It might sound like a far-off concept, something best left to the realm of ancient mystics and philosophers, but what if this ancient wisdom could reveal profound truths about your life, your purpose, and your soul's deepest journey? For thousands of years, numerology has been a tool of great mystery and power, whispered about by sages, guarded by secret societies, and revealed only to those who dared to seek the deeper meaning behind the numbers that shape our reality. But what if I told you that everything you thought you knew about numerology is only the surface? That there are secrets buried deep within this ancient practice, secrets that have been hidden from the masses, kept in the shadows where few would venture to look? In this video, we will venture beyond the common understanding of numerology, peeling back layers of forgotten truths and hidden wisdom. We'll explore how numbers are not mere symbols but vibrations that carry meaning, power, and insight into the very essence of existence. We'll uncover how numerology ties into astrology, sacred geometry, and ancient philosophies, offering you a roadmap not just for understanding your destiny, but for consciously creating it. Stay with me, as we delve deep into the unseen currents of the universe. There are things you will learn today that could change the way you perceive the world and your place within it. But be warned, this journey may take you down a path few have dared to follow. Are you ready to discover what no one told you about numerology? To truly understand numerology, we must first step into the past, far beyond the world we know today, into the realms of ancient civilizations that saw numbers not just as tools of calculation but as living forces of nature. The Egyptians, the Babylonians, and the Greeks, these were the civilizations that recognized numbers as sacred, divine symbols woven into the very structure of the cosmos. Take the ancient Egyptians, for example. They were masters of esoteric knowledge, and their understanding of the world was deeply intertwined with the mysterious powers of numbers. The famous pyramid texts, considered some of the oldest religious writings, speak of the gods creating the universe through numbers, with the number 10 being a particularly powerful symbol of completion and divine order. The Egyptians knew that every number held a vibrational frequency, a cosmic resonance, that could influence not just the physical world, but the spiritual realm as well. In the mystical traditions of the Pythagoreans, this understanding of numbers reached its zenith. Pythagoras, the great Greek philosopher and mathematician, is often credited with laying the foundations for numerology as we know it today. He believed that numbers were the fundamental building blocks of the universe, that they were not just abstract concepts but living energies that could reveal the true nature of reality. To Pythagoras, the number 1 symbolized unity, the origin of all things, while the number 2 represented duality, the tension between opposites that drives creation. Every number, in his view, had its own unique qualities, and understanding those qualities allowed one to tap into the deeper currents of existence. However, as time passed, much of this ancient knowledge was lost or hidden from the public eye. Why? Perhaps because of the power inherent in numbers, a power so potent that those who understood it could wield incredible influence over the course of history. The early Christian Church, for instance, took a dim view of numerology, associating it with pagan practices and mystical knowledge that was seen as dangerous. Similarly, in the Middle Ages, numerology was often relegated to the shadows, practiced in secret by alchemists, magicians, and sages who feared the wrath of the Inquisition. But even as the world moved forward into modernity, the echoes of this ancient wisdom remained. Hidden in the teachings of philosophers, embedded in sacred texts, and encoded in the designs of the great cathedrals and temples, the secrets of numerology refused to die. In the 20th century, figures like the renowned scholar and mystic Dr. Jocelyn Godwin brought numerology back into the light, revealing its profound links to other spiritual and esoteric systems. And today, numerology continues to captivate those who seek deeper understanding, offering a glimpse into the hidden mechanisms that govern the universe. Yet, despite all this, much of numerology's true depth remains shrouded in mystery. What has been hidden? Why has this knowledge been so carefully guarded? To uncover the truth, we must first look at the deeper philosophical foundations that guide numerology, because understanding the secret nature of numbers is not just an intellectual pursuit, but a spiritual one. Numbers, in their most profound essence, represent the forces of the universe itself. They are the language of creation, the keys to unlocking the mysteries of existence. And once we begin to understand the hidden meaning behind each number, we will start to see how these ancient teachings hold the power to transform our lives. But how? That, dear viewer, is where the real journey begins. Now that we've set the stage with the ancient wisdom of numerology, let's begin to unravel the deeper mysteries behind this mystical practice. You see, numbers are more than just symbols, they are energetic vibrations, each with its own frequency, personality, and influence on the world. To truly understand numerology, we must learn to decode these numbers and see how they shape our lives on both a personal and cosmic scale. Let's start with the basics, but with a twist, because what we often overlook is that numerology isn't merely about the numbers themselves, but about the relationships between them. Numbers don't exist in isolation, they're part of an intricate web of energy that interconnects all things in the universe. Take the number 1. To the untrained eye, it may seem simple, even mundane, but in the world of numerology, 1 is a powerful force, a symbol of unity, creation, and new beginnings. It is the prime mover, the first spark in the cosmic dance. The number 1 holds the energy of the sun, bright, bold, and pioneering. When you encounter this number in your personal numerology chart, it's often a sign that you're at the threshold of a new chapter, ready to step into your full potential. Then there's the number 2, which represents balance, duality, and partnership. 2 is not just the number of opposites but the number of reconciliation, of coming together to form something greater than the sum of its parts. It is the number of the moon, soft and receptive, embodying the feminine principle, intuition, and harmony. In numerology, when you encounter 2, you are being called to focus on relationships, whether they be with others or with your own inner self. It signifies a need for cooperation, understanding, and emotional balance. But here's where things start to get truly intriguing. While the number may second seem like the ideal counterpart to the number 1, when you examine them together, you see that they represent a fundamental paradox. 1 is solitary, independent, and assertive, while 2 is about connection, compromise, and reflection. Yet, these two energies are not opposed, rather, they are interdependent, each one amplifying the strengths and balancing the weaknesses of the other. This is the key to understanding numerology at a deeper level, the way numbers work together to shape not just individual destinies, but the larger patterns of existence. As we move deeper into the sequence, the number 3 arrives, bringing with it the energy of creativity, expression, and joy. 3 is often considered the number of the divine, a symbol of the Trinity, mind, body, spirit. It represents expansion, communication, and artistic expression. In numerology, 3 is the number of the artist, the poet, the creator. It is the energy that flows freely, unrestricted, moving in waves of inspiration and insight. At first glance, it might seem like these 3 numbers, the 1, the 2, and the 3, are merely a simple progression, moving from singularity to partnership to creativity. But when you look deeper, you begin to see a pattern that reflects the very nature of the universe itself. The number 1 is the seed, the primal force that births all things. The number 2 is the soil, the nurturing ground in which the seed finds its root. And the number 3 is the blossom, the outward expression of life, creativity, and growth. This dynamic interplay between the numbers illustrates the eternal cycle of creation, where each step is necessary for the next to unfold. But there is still so much more to uncover. What happens when we encounter more complex numbers, like 11, 22, or 33, the so-called master numbers? These numbers carry an even greater weight, carrying energies that transcend the mundane. The number 11 is often referred to as the messenger, carrying with it the vibrations of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. It speaks to those who are called to serve a higher purpose, those whose path is one of vision and insight. The number 22, known as the master builder, is the number of those who have come to Earth to build something lasting, whether it be a physical structure or a lasting legacy. And 33, the master teacher, is the number of those whose mission is to guide, to heal, and to inspire others on their spiritual journey. But here's where things start to get truly intriguing. While the number may second seem like the ideal counterpart to the number 1, when you examine them together, you see that they represent a fundamental paradox. 1 is solitary, independent, and assertive, while 2 is about connection, compromise, and reflection. Yet, these two energies are not opposed, rather, they are interdependent, each one amplifying the strengths and balancing the weaknesses of the other. This is the key to understanding numerology at a deeper level, the way numbers work together to shape not just individual destinies, but the larger patterns of existence. As we move deeper into the sequence, the number 3 arrives, bringing with it the energy of creativity, expression, and joy. 3 is often considered the number of the divine, a symbol of the Trinity, mind, body, spirit. It represents expansion, communication, and artistic expression. In numerology, 3 is the number of the artist, the poet, the creator. It is the energy that flows freely, unrestricted, moving in waves of inspiration and insight. At first glance, it might seem like these 3 numbers, the 1, the 2, and the 3, are merely a simple progression, moving from singularity to partnership to creativity. But when you look deeper, you begin to see a pattern that reflects the very nature of the universe itself. The number 1 is the seed, the primal force that births all things. The number 2 is the soil, the nurturing ground in which the seed finds its root. And the number 3 is the blossom, the outward expression of life, creativity, and growth. This dynamic interplay between the numbers illustrates the eternal cycle of creation, where each step is necessary for the next to unfold. But there is still so much more to uncover. What happens when we encounter more complex numbers, like 11, 22, or 33, the so-called master numbers? These numbers carry an even greater weight, carrying energies that transcend the mundane. The number 11 is often referred to as the messenger, carrying with it the vibrations of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. It speaks to those who are called to serve a higher purpose, those whose path is one of vision and insight. The number 22, known as the master builder, is the number of those who have come to Earth to build something lasting, whether it be a physical structure or a lasting legacy. And 33, the master teacher, is the number of those whose mission is to guide, to heal, and to inspire others on their spiritual journey. But here's the secret, these master numbers are not just for the chosen few. They are frequencies that exist within all of us, waiting to be activated. And understanding how to align with these frequencies can transform your life in ways that you may not yet fully comprehend. There is an art to harnessing these powerful vibrations, an art that goes far beyond just the mechanics of numerology itself. It requires deep self-awareness, a willingness to align with the cosmic flow, and the ability to decode the hidden messages embedded in the numbers around you. So, what does this all mean for you? How can you tap into the hidden wisdom of numerology and unlock its deeper truths? That's where we're headed next. But before we dive even deeper into the mysteries, consider this. What if the numbers you encounter every day are not mere coincidences, but whispers from the universe, urging you toward a greater understanding of your purpose? What if your destiny is written not just in the stars, but in the very numbers that surround you? Let that thought linger for a moment. Because as we continue, we'll uncover even more profound secrets about how to decode the universe's hidden language, and how you can apply this ancient knowledge to create the life you were always meant to live. As we venture further into the depths of numerology, we begin to see how this ancient art transcends mere numerical sequences. The magic of numerology lies in its ability to reveal the underlying patterns that govern both the spiritual and physical realms. It is not just about individual numbers but how they interact, how they form intricate webs of meaning that transcend time and space. Let's explore how numbers, when understood at a higher level, can reveal paradoxes, hidden truths, and dimensions of reality that we might otherwise miss. One of the most fascinating aspects of numerology is the concept of repeating numbers, those that seem to show up everywhere in your life, from clocks to license plates to addresses. You've probably seen 111, 222, or even 333 at various points in your life. These numbers are not random. They are signposts, messages from the universe, urging you to pay attention, to become more aware of the forces at play in your life. The number 111, for example, is often seen as a symbol of new beginnings, a cosmic nudge that you are on the right path. It is an alignment number, telling you that your thoughts and actions are in sync with your soul's purpose. When you see 111 repeatedly, it is a call to trust your intuition and to take action, as the universe is supporting your current journey. The number 222 is a reminder of balance and harmony. It asks you to align your intentions with your actions and to focus on maintaining peace in your life. It's a sign that you are on the right track, but it may also be encouraging you to slow down and be patient. True growth comes with time and persistence. But it's not just about receiving messages. To truly understand numerology's deeper implications, we must also address some of the myths and misconceptions surrounding the practice. One common misconception is that numerology is purely deterministic, that the numbers you are given at birth or encounter in your life chart are a fixed set of circumstances that you must follow. However, nothing could be further from the truth. While numerology offers profound insights into your character, purpose, and challenges, it is not a rigid script for your life. Free will plays a significant role in how you interact with these energetic frequencies. Numerology helps you become aware of the forces at play, but it is up to you how you choose to navigate them. Another myth is that numerology is only relevant to certain aspects of your life, such as your career or personal relationships. In truth, numerology can be applied to every area of existence, from the way you approach your health to how you interact with the environment around you. For example, the number 7, often referred to as the number of the seeker, holds deep spiritual significance. It is the number of introspection, analysis, and wisdom. Those who resonate with the number 7 are often drawn to explore the mysteries of the universe, searching for meaning and truth. But what many people don't realize is that this number also has practical implications. Those influenced by May 7th be drawn to roles that require deep focus, such as research or healing. It can also indicate a need for personal solitude and time for reflection to achieve clarity in one's decisions. Perhaps one of the most profound yet misunderstood concepts in numerology is the life path number, the single-digit number derived from your birthdate. This number reveals your soul's blueprint, its divine mission on this earth. But understanding your life path number isn't just about knowing your strengths and challenges. It's about unlocking a deeper understanding of your soul's purpose within the grand scheme of the universe. Take the life path number 4, for example. This is the number of the builder, the organizer, the one who is dedicated to creating stability and structure. Many who are born with a 4-life path are deeply committed to their work and to building a strong foundation for themselves and others. However, the deeper lesson for someone with a 4-life path is to understand that true stability comes not from external achievements but from inner alignment. The challenge of this life path is to learn to balance hard work with self-care, to recognize that it's not just about building an empire, but building a life that is spiritually grounded and emotionally fulfilling. And then, we have the master numbers, like 11, 22, and 33, which are not simply amplified versions of the basic numbers, but hold a completely different vibration. 11, for instance, is a gateway number, an opening to higher consciousness and spiritual awareness. But it is also a challenging number, as it asks those who resonate with it to step into their higher calling with great responsibility. It's not enough to simply recognize the divine presence within. Those with an 11-life path are called to live it out in the world, to be messengers of truth, healing, and transformation. 22, the Master Builder, is another number that embodies a grand purpose. Those with this number are called to manifest their highest dreams into reality, to bring spiritual vision into the physical world. But it's not just about success in the material world. The 22 energy is about creating a lasting legacy, a foundation upon which future generations can build. It is a number of great potential, but also great responsibility, asking you to stay grounded while reaching for the stars. What's perhaps most intriguing is how numerology can intersect with other mystical systems. Sacred geometry, for instance, uses numbers to explain the divine proportions that govern all creation. The Fibonacci sequence, for example, which is found everywhere in nature, from the spirals of galaxies to the arrangement of leaves on a stem, is directly tied to numerology. This sequence, based on the numbers 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, etc., reveals the inherent harmony and order in the universe, showing us how the cosmos operates in a beautiful, mathematically structured rhythm. The more you understand how numerology connects to sacred geometry, astrology, and other esoteric teachings, the more you realize that the universe is not chaotic, but precisely ordered. Everything is interconnected, and every number, symbol, and vibration is part of a greater cosmic symphony. To tap into this rhythm is to understand the hidden forces shaping your life, and to align yourself with them, in perfect harmony. Now that we've uncovered the deeper mysteries and paradoxes of numerology, it's time to turn our attention to how you can apply this knowledge to your own life. How can you use numerology to navigate your spiritual journey, to transform your mindset, and to manifest your deepest desires? We'll explore these real-world techniques next, as we begin to bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and modern life. Now that we've uncovered the hidden layers and cosmic significance behind numbers, let's turn our attention to practical application. How can you harness the ancient wisdom of numerology in your everyday life? How can these mystical teachings not only enhance your spiritual journey but also empower you to create tangible, real-world change? Numerology, at its core, offers a profound blueprint for your life, a roadmap of sorts. But this map is not static, it is fluid, guiding you toward your highest potential, if only you are attuned to its frequency. By understanding your life path number, your expression number, and the hidden dynamics within your personal numerology chart, you can align with your soul's mission and take empowered action in your daily existence. The first step in applying numerology is to discover your life path number, the number that represents your soul's primary purpose on this earth. This is calculated using your full birth date. For example, if your birthday is April 5, 1990, you would add the digits together. 4 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 0 is equal to 28, and then reduce it further. 2 plus 8 is equal to 10, and 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Once you have your life path number, it reveals insights into your character, your strengths, and the challenges you are likely to face. It tells you not just who you are, but what you are meant to do in this life. So, once you know this number, take time to reflect on its meaning. Are you truly living in alignment with the energy of your life path? For instance, if your life path number is 6, this points to a life of nurturing, care, and responsibility. You may be drawn to helping others, whether through family, work, or community service. However, those with a 6 life path can often be prone to self-sacrifice, losing themselves in the needs of others. Understanding this, you can work to set boundaries and prioritize self-care, ensuring that your natural nurturing tendencies don't leave you depleted. In numerology, time is cyclical. Each year in your life vibrates with a unique energy, and understanding your personal year number can give you insight into the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. To calculate your personal year number, add the digits of the current year to your birth month and day. For example, if you were born on July 15th and the current year is 2025, you would do the following: 7, July, plus 1 plus 5, day, plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, year, equals 22, which is a master number. The personal year number gives you a theme for the year. 1, for example, signifies a year of new beginnings, bold action, and stepping into your power. 4 indicates a year of hard work, building foundations, and creating stability. By aligning your actions with the energy of your personal year number, you can move through the year with greater ease and clarity, making the most of the opportunities that come your way. If you've discovered that you have a master number, 11, 22, 33, understand that these numbers bring not just heightened power but also unique challenges. Master numbers are more than just a combination of regular digits. They carry an intense vibrational energy, and it is essential to rise to their frequency. For example, if your life path number is 11, you may feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, as the 11 is a number of spiritual awakening, transformation, and illumination. It's often associated with those who are meant to be teachers or visionaries, yet this responsibility can be overwhelming. If you are an 11, you may sometimes feel a deep inner tension between worldly distractions and your higher calling. The secret to mastering this energy lies in embracing your spiritual gifts while maintaining humility, staying grounded, and learning to balance your inner and outer worlds. One of the most effective ways to integrate numerology into your life is through daily rituals that bring your consciousness into alignment with the frequencies of your numbers. Here are a few practices you can try. Daily affirmations. Each number holds specific energies. Use affirmations that correspond with your life path or master number. For example, if your life path is 9, the number of humanitarianism and compassion, affirmations like, "I serve others with love and wisdom," or "I am a beacon of healing and light," can help you align with the energy of this number. Meditation with sacred geometry. Numbers are deeply connected to sacred geometry. Spend time visualizing shapes such as the flower of life, golden ratio, or even the Fibonacci spiral. These sacred forms represent the harmony and interconnectedness of the universe. Meditate on these shapes, allowing the energy of the numbers within them to influence your mind and spirit. Numerology journaling. Each day, focus on the numbers that appear in your life. Reflect on any repeating sequences you encounter, like 111 or 444, and explore what they might be telling you. Use your journal to record these observations and track any patterns or insights that emerge. Over time, you will begin to recognize the subtle guidance these numbers offer. Numerology rituals. At the start of each month, calculate your personal month number, adding your birthday and the current month's digits, and reducing to a single digit, and perform a ritual based on the number. If you are in a 3 personal month, the number of creativity and expression, spend time engaging in artistic pursuits or writing. If it's a 5 personal month, focus on embracing change, travel, and growth. Numerology can also help you understand and improve your relationships. Each person's expression number, which is derived from the letters of their full name, holds clues to their personality, desires, and emotional needs. By comparing the expression numbers of you and a partner, you can gain insight into your compatibility, strengths, and areas of growth. For example, if you are in a relationship with someone whose expression number is 2, and yours is 1, you may experience tension between their need for emotional connection and your desire for independence. Recognizing this dynamic allows both partners to adjust their expectations and work toward a healthier, more harmonious relationship. By understanding your partner's numerology, you can avoid unnecessary conflicts and create deeper, more meaningful connections. While numerology is a powerful tool, it is important to approach it with awareness and balance. One common pitfall is the tendency to over-rely on numerology for every decision in life. Numbers are guides, not absolute rulers. It is vital to remember that while numerology can provide insight, it should never replace your intuition, free will, or the wisdom of your own experience. Another potential pitfall is the temptation to see numbers as fixed and unchangeable. Life is fluid, and the numbers in your chart are not meant to constrain you, they are meant to illuminate your path. If you feel that your life path number is limiting or doesn't fit you, know that numerology offers ways to adapt and evolve. Your relationship with the numbers can change as you grow spiritually and emotionally. By now, you should see that numerology is much more than just a mystical practice. It is a profound tool for understanding the hidden forces that govern your life. From decoding your life path and personal year numbers to applying sacred rituals and insights to your relationships, numerology offers a powerful map of the soul's journey. But remember, the ultimate power lies within you. The numbers may offer guidance, but it is your free will that will shape your destiny. So, I ask you, are you ready to awaken to the hidden wisdom of the universe, to unlock the secrets embedded in the numbers that surround you every day? The universe has been speaking to you through these numbers all along, it's time to listen. If this video has opened new doors of understanding for you, don't let it stop here. Dive deeper into the mysteries of numerology, explore your personal chart, and share this knowledge with others who are also seeking answers. And as always, stay open to the wisdom that lies just beneath the surface of our everyday reality, because the universe is constantly speaking, if only we take the time to listen.